Infinity Wars / Infinity Warps continues with Arach-Knight #1. Let's check it out, guys. Hit the music. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this, and that's the fact that this was cute at first, but these Infinity Warps, they're kind of wearing on me real quick. It's gimmicky, and it's kind of played out at this point. There's some neat stuff in here, but honestly, I'm not even going to do Weapon Hex. I'm going to knock out Arach-Knight real quick and go from there and try to get back to the main series and get caught up. So let's get into Arach-Knight #1. Alright, so young Bruce Wayne and his... Did I say Bruce Wayne? I didn't mean to say Bruce Wayne. I meant to say Peter Parker. Is his name even Peter Parker in this, or did they mix some kind of... He's Peter Parker still, for what it's worth. They didn't mix the Moon Knight's character, is who I'm drawing a blank on right now, so it doesn't really matter. But so they're gonna go run through the woods rather than going the safe way home, because we all know that goes really well in comic books. And then boom, the kid gets mauled by a werewolf / goblin, weregoblin. Well, Uncle Ben heroes up and he tries to get him, and it doesn't go well for Uncle Ben. He gets snapped, and guess what? Aunt May don't make it either in this one. So Peter Parker's just sitting there, bleeding on himself, and a spider's going to walk up and say basically, "Let me save you, child, and awaken, be my totem. A spider, you are one of us now. One of us, one of us." So you can call me a normie here, but I'm not too read up on Moon Knight. And basically what I do know is he has a multiple personality issue. So apparently when Peter Parker gets bit by the Moon Knight spider totem twisted thing, he has multiple personalities now. Anyways, EMS shows up. They take him off. They don't believe him. They do a sketch and he doesn't believe him. Then we get to 15 years later. All right, and 15 years later, what he's doing is he's chasing Michael Morpheus. Make sure I got that right. It's Michael Morpheus, because it is a combination of Morbius, the living vampire, and Morpheus from the Moon Knight comics, if that makes sense. Anyways, shenanigans happen. They occur, and basically at the last second, Norman Osborn shows up and tells him to ease up, and he does. And I haven't figured out who Norman Osborn is teamed up with or merged with, unless it's possibly Kit from Knight Rider. He does have a mask on, but I can't tell who it is. What we do find out here, though, is Norman Osborn is kind of aware of the multiple personality disorder, and apparently it comes out in 3 personalities. One is the successful CEO, one is the mad scientist, and the other one is the ultra-aggressive hero. So that's the 3 that are bouncing around inside Peter Parker's head. Anyways, to spare you more shenanigans, they end up going over to Norman's house. His father's there. Spidey senses go off like crazy, and it is because, bum bum bum, Norman Osborn's the Green Goblin. Or the Green Werewolf. Nothing matters. Look, he runs him down. There's a fight. He punches him some. He gets hurt, and at the last minute, when Peter Parker, the Arach-Knight, is about to take out the Green Werewolf Goblin, Harry blasts him. Whatever he blasted with electrocuted him. The Green Goblin guy manages to turn back into a sad-looking old man, and he runs off with him. And Arach-Knight's all mad that he got electrocuted, and that's what all the pain's about. We can't move, and it's I'm tired. I'm tired of these. I mentioned not doing Weapon Hex. Weapon Hex is by far the worst. And maybe I should do a video just to talk about how bad it was, and just it stinks so bad. Anyways, I don't recommend Arach-Knight. I don't recommend Weapon Hex. If there's any more that I've missed, I think they're doing some Squirrel Girl ones or something. Definitely don't touch those. Those cause cancer. Anyways, I will finish Iron Hammer and Sorcerer Supreme or Soldier Supreme. Those were halfway decent. Not great, but it's just like I said, it was a gimmick, and you pushed the gimmick too far, and now it's gone the way of fidget spinners, and no one likes them. All right, so with that, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and click thumbs up for a like. Helps me out with crazy YouTube algorithm stuff, I think. At least they tell me it does. And guys, I appreciate it. Real Comic Stacks out.